Good morning and welcome to WNBA Updates. I'm Alina, and here are today's top headlines. Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever's star rookie, has officially been ruled out for Tuesday night's highly anticipated matchup against the New York Liberty at Barclays Center. The news came late Monday after Fever head coach Stephanie White confirmed that Clark has not recovered from the groin injury she sustained during last week's victory over the Connecticut Sun. This will mark the 11th regular season game Clark has missed so far this year. In addition to the Commissioner's Cup final, she sat out earlier in the season. Clark, who is averaging 16.5 points, 8.8 assists, and 5 rebounds per game, has been a critical part of Indiana's resurgence. Her absence comes at a difficult time as the Fever are fighting to stay above 500 and maintain their playoff position in the Eastern Conference standings. Coach White told reporters on Monday, "We're taking her recovery day by day, and we don't want to risk her long-term health by rushing her back. It's a tough decision because she's such a competitor, but it's the right move for her and for us right now." Indiana currently sits in 6th place in the league with a 12-11 record. Without Clark, the offensive burden will shift even more heavily onto second-year standout Aliyah Boston, as well as veteran guards Erica Wheeler and Kelsey Mitchell. Meanwhile, the New York Liberty are preparing to take full advantage of Clark's absence. After a rocky start to the season, New York has found its rhythm and enters tonight's contest with a 15-6 record and a 3-game winning streak. The Liberty also get a major boost with the return of All-Star center Jonquel, who has been sidelined since mid-June with an ankle injury. Sabrina Ionescu, who has been on fire in the second half of the season, told reporters, "Caitlin is an incredible player, and of course, you always want to face the best on the floor. But we're locked in on doing our job and protecting home court. It doesn't change our focus." Indiana will need big performances from their bench players, particularly guards Ori McDonald and Christy Wallace, to make up for Clark's playmaking and scoring. The team has emphasized defense and rebounding during practice this week in preparation for New York's high-powered offense, which ranks second in the league in scoring. Tonight's game is also significant for Liberty fans as they'll get their first in-person look this season at Meesseman, who signed with New York earlier this month in one of the biggest free agent moves of the summer. Meesseman, a former WNBA Finals MVP, adds another dimension to the Liberty's already deep roster. For the Fever, the big question is how soon Clark can return to the lineup. Though there is optimism she could be back for Thursday's game, the team is being cautious. Soft tissue injuries like groin strains often require extended rest, and with the playoffs approaching, the Fever are not willing to take any unnecessary risks. Fans across the league have expressed disappointment on social media about Clark's absence, with many hoping to see her match up against Ionescu and Jones on the Liberty's home floor. However, there is also growing support for the Fever's decision to prioritize her long-term health over immediate results. Tonight's tip-off between the Fever and Liberty is set for 7:00 p.m. Eastern at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. New York is heavily favored, but Indiana has pulled off surprises before. That's all for now on WNBA Updates. Stay tuned for more coverage throughout the day as we bring you live updates, post-game analysis, and the latest injury reports from around the league. I'm Alina, and we'll be back with more after this.